There we go. Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to Bad Fanfiction Night. I am your host, Erwin McNeil, and joining me, as always, is the wonderful Twilight Guardian.
Hello.
Double checking, because I forgot to look at my audio, but I think everything looks like it should be. Yeah, everything should be good. Excellent. Last time, we are now continuing our deep dive into Age of Scorpius, a book that we are a third of the way through, and yet the plot has yet to actually, happen, and yet our hero has still almost died in a horrible snowstorm, and then convenienced her way through most of the events of the novel.
There we go.
Well, the inciting incident happened, at least, so there's that.
Yeah, I guess, but I guess if your inciting incident happens at 25% of the way through the book, I guess.
It shouldn't. It should happen like 10%, 10 to 15% of the way through the book, but you know.
Yeah. Also, why are we getting frogged? Getting frogged by Wolf Titan reading here. Hi, Wolf Titan reading. Why are you frogging us?
Sai sends the frog cult.
Get frogged, bird.
Sai is sending the frog cult?
The frog cult.
Is it like getting stick bugged but with frog?
Frog.
Frog. I should add the stick bug
Frog
song
noises.
to our soundboards. That's I don't know what is the cult of frogs? Why are we being attacked? We're being invaded.
Oh, you know.
I, for one, accept our new frog underlings.
Okay, I'm sure I'll take it, I guess.
Oh my god, Alex Jones is right.
No, we don't know if they're gay or not. All right? Relax. If we learn that the water is turning them gay, then Alex Jones is right, okay? That's you're getting the wrong. Just because there are frogs does not necessarily mean Alex Jones was right. Okay, there were frogs before Alex Jones.
Alex Jones
at least unless that's what they want us to think.
Alex Jones is the primordial entity from the soup in beginning.
Alex Jones did not invent frogs, pass it on.
Oh, God.
What did I walk into?
The frogs must be honored.
Alex Jones jokes.
But yeah, let's see. The problem is that water isn't making frogs gay enough. Okay, yeah, that's the real problem. That's just.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I just look. I've never seen this many frogs before. Well, Oh God, it's spreading.
Get frogs.
In our last chapter, we learned very coincidentally that our four principal characters, that being Reika, her sister, Chase, and mystery girl whose name I'm forgetting, but is actually the love interest, who they all are immune to Conviction Woods' magic ability to eat people.
Remember, they have heterochromia.
And they all have heterochromia because everyone's super special, awesome. And apparently this author hates bilateral symmetry. The Conviction Woods, why are those frogs licking the Higurashi face?
I meant to hit it. I didn't remember.
I mean, she got a bit of blood on her face. Did they try to get it off?
There's gonna be a lot.
Supposed to be, hold on, let me edit it. That was the wrong emote.
This is the weirdest Suyu X Himiko fic.
I feel like
Do not speak
Suyu,
into
with all the-
existence.
with all these frogs, Suyu is just like, "Come, my soldiers in the chat, we must ride."
You got the
That's
frogs were
what
gay
I-
before Alex Johns. Yes. Alex Jimmy Johns. Sky Slasher says, I've been developing an unhealthy fascination with Sub-Zero from MK, in particular Bihan. I lay awake at night thinking about him. Please help.
No. I'm good.
Well, you need
Okay,
to
first
understand
off-
now, you've gone, like, you're not thinking about Bihan, you're thinking about Bihan, okay?
But
All right. That's my terrible joke for the episode. And by that I mean the start of my terrible jokes for the episode. We haven't started, and already Celtic has been derailed. I think I'm gonna be derailed if a bunch of fucking frogs get on the tracks.
frog, we are the frogs.
Frog
Frog,
department.
frog,
Frog
frog,
department.
frog. Mountain
Accept
of
or
frogs.
accept. Which way, Birdman? Accept or accept?
Throw the phone away.
Accept, but negative.
Oh, Eva! No!
Get frogged.
Oh my god. I know that. It's fucking great. Oh. I know my mind immediately went to was it the Piper image with the girl with the guys behind her, but like also I just like the idea is like I'm just in a room and suddenly there's all these giant frogs. I'm like, what the fuck? What the frogs? What the fuck?
All right. Roll for initiative.
Oh no! It's been a full day. I haven't rested yet.
Level
Okay.
1 bard versus 10 frogs.
But yes,
Gotta go.
the last chapter, our hero Reika decided to go to bed in the stranger's house because conveniently, what's his face's fault? Chase's father. They all live in this place. They all conveniently live in Conviction Woods. Yay! And so they decided to rest at his dad's house. And while she was resting there, she had a dream about the girl that they knocked out. Conveniently knocked out. They didn't kill her. Absolutely, you know, concussion to the head can't kill anyone by accident. So yeah, she had a dream. It turns out that the girl that they almost certainly did not kill. Totally, guys. She was like a childhood classmate that saved her from being freaking abused for showing emotions when she was 7. This book is stupid. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. Anyway,
Wait.
Did you say is or has stupid?
both. But yes, we will continue now with chapter 11. We're looking at a total of another, let's see, we have chapters. The next chapter, I believe, is 6 pages. So we have 7 here, 6 there. I'll just read chapter 11 and I'll pass it off to Twy for chapter 12. Because like we'd be splitting, I think, half a page for chapter 11. That just kind of makes no sense. So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll sit down. Man, my great grandma would have loved this. Frogs were her favorite animal. Aw, that's sweet. So you're splitting it 6 mods. Slash that man, Sky. Anyway. All right, let us get into chapter 11, where Reika will inevitably wake up, will waste a lot more fucking time, and will carry on. Oh, before I forget, what voice did I give Chase's dad? I feel like... What was his catchphrase? Shit, what was it? I need to scroll back and find it.
Yeah, I can't believe this. Something like that.
Wait, Sky, you have something to say? Versus...
Yeah, seriously, I want to just complain a bit just about how long it's taken for anything to actually
I don't
happen in
really
this
have
book.
enough power.
You don't. All right, guys. We've been very lax with the rules in terms of raising your hands, but when we actually are raising hands, we expect people to behave. So, okay. Also, if you're gonna complain about like how long it's taken to get everywhere, we kind of already covered that. So, oh, that's
Also,
right.
do remember, if you hear people talking in the background, so can we. Mute your
Yep.
mic.
Yep. Okay. Well, let's get into it. Chapter 11. In the following Jesus Christ, we're jumping 2 weeks. Holy shit. Okay. In the following 2 weeks, we traveled by foot around the hub, careful to avoid border patrols on a neutral road meant for foot and horse traffic. The trading route to Lyra wove through the middle of societal's expansive territory. Oh my god, Eva. Oh god, no. They've multiplied. The grassy plains were never ending, and up and down of brown hills as long as the eye could see, speckled with fresh snowfall. I let my imagination wander to what it must have looked like in the summer, a green and luscious landscape blooming with wildflowers. The travel, you haven't seen it before? Is this like, just never been over here? Okay.
I don't remember. Have they even left on their journey yet, or did they just sit in the forest for 2 weeks?
Apparently they've been walking for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yes.
Unless-
unless the other territory.
Unless they're saying basically, oh, over the 2 weeks we went out and traveled around, we're getting like the lay of the land, maybe.
Hmm.
The travel allowed me to process the storm of events I'd experienced in less than a week following my ceremony. I hadn't mentioned the dream of the magic I'd felt that night. I let it sit in the back of my head, pondering on why the simple interaction as a kid felt like it meant more. You don't need to say pondering on, just say pondering why. Like, you know, why it
She's
causes
pondering the frog. Pondering the
Jesus.
frog.
Let's hope it's poisonous when she touches it.
Well,
Why it caused a spur of light to fiercely activate in my veins. We were at last approaching Lyra. I'd heard the rumors about Societal's township, but nothing would compare to my first look of a new world with vibrant colors and chiming voices. Oh god, it's like, oh, you've had a couple of competent sentences, and then you just get this one weird word out of place. Like, compare my first look of. My first look at. At is the word you're looking for.
not possible.
She would use Milo would use impossible. Not one wall of the town was left untouched by art. Geometrical rectangular shaped buildings made of clay and stone were painted with blues, yellows, and reds, and murals spread across the walls depicting creatures, humans, and magic alike. Geometrical rectangular shaped buildings. We call those boxes. Boxy buildings made of clay and stone. What do you mean geometrical? Everything is geometric. Everything's a shape.
You know what? Fuck you, Burb. Unboxes your box.
Rock and stone.
I really gotta imagine that this is only because Milo really wanted to sound intelligent, even though
Yes!
he's not.
That's what I was about to say. This is just sounding fancy for the sense of, like, I hate it when my sentences come out sounding too plain, but you know what? If they're effective, I can always come back and spruce them up and make them sound better.
More importantly, if you try to go hard for every single sentence, trying to make them sound super smart, super great, it lessens the effect of when you actually want to show detail or, like, importance.
Yes. Yep. Also, and then it just goes into a bunch of commas, and it's like, I could probably be structured better, but I'm too tired to analyze that in depth. Crowds bustled through the streets, buzzing with magic, societalists yelling and rushing around each other with a smile. Comparing the hub to Lyra felt wrong. Although alike in their marketing chaos as street vendors yelled out details, the friendliness in Lyra was a virus spreading with each bump of a shoulder. The sidewalks were made of colorful stone bricks circumventing in various directions. Oh, spirals of weaving hues mimicked the flow of magic. The culture was alive and thriving at the heart of the societal union, Leo, Aquarius, and Gemini. In the distance was a lumbering castle, seemingly tiny from where we stood. Guys, the fucking word choices here are blowing my brains out. Circumventing in various directions? Fucking lumbering building? How does a building lumber? It's a verb.
It's made of wood.
Okay,
Fuck,
this is
okay.
a great time. Sky Slasher, what funny do you got? We have to save Celtic's brain for a second.
Ever seen Glass Onion? This is basically that. This is basically the villain from Glass Onion.
Oh.
Oh no.
We're doomed.
Yeah.
Grim Trickster?
Welcome to the H.P. Lovecraft School of Geometry.
Holy shit, he's right.
No, it's not! Because I have not yet seen one instance of Cyclopean used.
That's
Fuck,
the real word for Milo.
He's right too!
He's trying his best.
But these freaking words. Also, he used magic to say, oh, it was bustling with magic, and it's like, what do you mean? Like actual magic, or was it a vibe of magic? Because those are two very different uses of magic.
Bro.
Yes. That's
like,
the answer.
You gotta be careful with this world. Although hundreds of miles... Although hundreds of miles spanned in each direction of Societal's territory, Lyra remained in close proximity to the hub for transporting goods. Winter did not stop commerce in this part of the world. As we wandered through town to find the market, the culture and life of the city slowed in our presence, as if we were emanating an aura that erased the friendliness off strange faces. Every other societalist we passed veered away from us as we followed the road through Lyra. I had never elicited the same reaction out of societalists in the hub. I couldn't shake the feeling... I'm sorry, I have to comment. I hate the proper nouns. Societalist, convictionist. These are fucking with my head.
You know what's fucking with my head? You said Lyra, I immediately snapped back and was like, the Shadow of the Conqueror. It's still here.
Yeah.
War flashback.
Oh, God. Fuck, you're right. I was like, why does Lyra sound familiar? And you're like, oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, no. She really deserved so much better.
She did.
But she was written by a man called Shad.
Yeah. that has to be a movie. Like, a man called Shad. I like it, like a horror film. I couldn't shake the feeling, but I hadn't noticed Avia and Chase being affected by the phenomenon. Chase looked as if he wanted a nap, and Avia was far too distracted by the busy surroundings to notice anything astray. Aquarius, clothed in blues, would pause to stare. Wouldn't it be Aquarii? Because Aquarius is a Latin word, right? Am I wrong on that? Am I talking to an empty room? Hello?
Hello.
Is this thing on?
Not hear us?
Oh,
Yeah, we're here.
okay. I was just gonna say, like, I was like, because Aquarius, Aquarii, like that's not how you plural. You can't. That's not a pluralized Aquarius. How do you even pluralize Aquarius?
It's simple. You say Aquarius, but you put an apostrophe at the very end after the S.
Well,
That's possessive.
Oh.
Do you
Plot
like maybe say Aquarii?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Aquarii. Oh God, Twy. She's from the planet Inquirus.
God, yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Surely
Isn't that
attention
where
from
a Power Rangers mentor was from?
Yes. Surely attention from Aquarius couldn't have been a good sign. Aquarius was the leading sign of Societal.
What?
Oh,
Guys,
Scorpius.
guys, fucking the sentence. Aquarius was the leading sign of Societal.
Societal?
What does that?
We didn't
Well,
even
Raymond,
societal.
while Raymond's losing his life, Ifrit, what you got for us?
Number one, we live in a societal. And number two, a man named Shad sounds more like a serial killer documentary than a horror film.
You see, I was going for like a Western
Okay,
horror
then no
film,
dos.
but wait, we're calling someone else out. What?
I said Poke no los dos.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Why not both?
Yeah.
So let's see. Where to? Chase asked, peering around at the streets. Do we look that weird? Avia looked down at herself when a full Gemini man deliberately bumped into her shoulder. They're surely used to convictionist travelers. I feel like they're staring at me, I said, because everything is about me. No shit, people don't like Scorpio. Avia took the lead without hesitation, though you wouldn't have figured that out by now because, you know, they kind of rule the entire country. I contained my frustration at her tone, forcing myself to follow in her steps before I lost her in the crowd. Chase shook his head at her, sticking next to me. He still hadn't adjusted to the interactions between two sisters. I was plenty used to Avia's sass. Avia paused in front of an Aquarius man, waving at him. Sir, where's the best place to eat around here? Oh my god, I just realized the voice I'm giving Avia. Nail! Nail! I saw a bird. It was pretty. Kick its ass. The Aquarius gave her a friendly grin. Just follow the red path, too. He immediately stopped talking as he caught sight of me. He scowled, mouthed something foul at me in Tyak, societal's language, and hurried off. Avia yelled a drippy curse back at him. Let's see. What are you thinking? A jutting voice? What are you thinking? A jutting voice cut through the crowd behind us. A young woman veiled in a silk umber blue cloak, no older than Chase, approached us, her eyes darting between the three of us. She grabbed Chase's arm and tugged him across the street to shove him into an old vacant clay building. As she motioned to us, Avia and I ran in after her. She slammed the door behind us to a building that must have been an unused dining hall, a few unorganized dusty tables and chairs thrown around in no particular order. Well, that's convenient. An old paint... Katara?
Oh, yeah, their waterbender. She's basically just Katara.
Yes. Yes.
Old paint and colorful glass shards covered the walls, chipping and flaking off in some areas with modern runic messages written across it. It must have been a mural at some point. Just say it was a faded mural. The girl who had pulled Chase aside quickly stole my attention. She was beautiful. Black skin with a gold undertone and bright shining sapphire eyes. Is this fucking Mel from Arcane?
No, it's Katara.
If Mel and Katara had a love child, and this is her.
That's an image.
I don't like that image at all.
Nameless says, I am hilarious. I am hilarious, and you will quote everything I say. He will be missed. Super Kami Guru will be missed. I am an adult.
It sounded like you just hit the hardest shot of whiskey right there.
You're down. Girl pulled back. Chase aside quickly. Thick hair somewhere between curly and wavy extended past her shoulders in the middle of her to the middle of her back. Her hands soaked with either water or sweat. I couldn't tell. I'll give you a hint. It's neither, and you don't want to know. You are so damn lucky I pulled you in here. You can't be prancing around. I gotta find a better voice for it. It said jutting. I'm trying to think of a good jutting voice. I can't do a lot. I don't have a lot of women's voices. Maybe I'll give her Cordova.
You can make her sound like Penny.
No, I like Penny too much. You are so damned lucky I pulled you in here. You can't be prancing around out there when you are a shining beacon of death. Her voice, faintly auteur and accented, caught me off guard. She had a cancer glyph on her cloak. Lyra was not her home, and apparently she needed some serious chemo. Who are you? Avia immediately interrogated her. Why did you drag him in here? Between the three of you, Libra was the least likely to retaliate against me, and I was right. Listen, the Scorpius Stellarium has been everywhere in the city for days, waiting to ambush you. She checked the locks of the door again before meeting my eyes. Society was angry that the Scorpio Stellarium infiltrated their space, and in my opinion, reasonably so. I gave Avi a bewildered look. We haven't seen a single Stellarium member, though, Chase questioned. We've just gotten a lot of gross looks from societalists. Where do you think would be the first place a traveler would go after traversing barren territory for days? The market, Chase realized. They were waiting to ambush us at the market. She crossed her arms. Weren't you just in the market?
Yeah, they were.
So, okay. You're surrounded right now, right? Like, you peek out the door and you guys are surrounded. That's how this should work out.
Oh, no.
Because they were ready.
I love how this is supposed to be like, oh, they're traveling kind of like incognito, and but like everyone knows what they're doing. Because apparently this lady doesn't even know them, but yet she knows like what they're doing and that they're gonna be in trouble, and she just heads them off.
Well, it's also because of the stupid cloak thing. Everyone has to wear their cloak colors. So it's like, did they not think to bring fake cloaks?
Yeah, you would think that if they were an ounce of intelligent, that they would, especially because Reika can shapeshift her clothes.
Yeah!
Just create fake cloaks. Blend in.
Not possible.
Oh.
You shut your brain. It's coming up with ideas.
We haven't seen the mark. She crossed her arms. Yeah, you're welcome. Cancer, you're not a societalist. Avia held a hand to her as a peace offering. You're an outsider too. The Cancer was hesitant to take the hand. She stepped back, crossing her arms, and lowered her shoulders. Unease reflected in her sapphire eyes. Her entire demeanor was fascinating for someone who grew up in a continental forest. I read that as continental breakfast, which, honestly, that would be a nice thing.
I'll take some of that.
Yeah, I'm in for that.
She wore a necklace of seashells, contrasting with her dark tones. Underneath the necklace was a baby blue blouse and flowy oceanic skirt. Cancers were often sea folk, and she wasn't an exception. She almost intimidated me with how beautiful she was. Oh, no.
How does that
No! No!
Love triangle starting. Love triangle starting.
Quick. Just,
Love triangle
no. Does
starting.
she have 6 toes? No, not again!
Love triangle loading.
Why
Sky
6
Slasher.
toes?
Sky Slasher, what you... Sorry.
I was gonna make a terrible shellfish joke, but like, yeah, it looks like we're back to Project Alpha. Thank God.
So how does it follow that because she's an ocean dweller, or she is a Cancer, therefore she's associated with the ocean, therefore she's beautiful?
What was the question?
Mermaids.
Like the why
no.
this is all connected?
Yeah, but Cancer are like an entire people, and we don't know if mermaids are even a thing in this world.
Yeah, I was gonna make a joke that she's
after the
secretly a mermaid,
presentation-
but this is just like I presume that every single main character we're gonna come across is conventionally an 8 to a 10 on the hotness scale. Just presuming that.
Oh, of course. Sorry.
Because I mean, so far, I don't think there's been a single person to dip below what, like a 7. Not that we've gotten many good descriptions, but
You'd look twice on the street.
Yeah, maybe 3 times.
Maybe 4. Just be so.
It depends. Does she have a fishtail? That's the question. Mermaids, Reika. Wait, sorry. Reika, the girl said to me with a bow of her head, ignoring Avia. Kaya, water mage, Cancer. I was about to introduce myself before I realized she said my name. Why did everyone know my name? Okay, now I don't trust you. Avia narrowed her eyes. What's your reasoning for being in Lyra and knowing her name? Kai hesitated, but instead of speaking to Avia, she once again redirected the conversation to me. I was searching for you, actually. Me? I pointed at myself. I couldn't stop the surprise from showing. I'm sorry, what? My Scorpio brother told me about how you protected him from the Stellarium a year ago. She explained, yet it made no sense to me. I'd never protected another Scorpio, as far as I knew. It would have been a straight track to getting me beat up by an official. I will say, I wasn't expecting to find you so easily casually strolling around Lyra. God, my brain. Yugox, let the romance pyramid scheme commit. Oh my God, no more romantic, no more love triangles, no more love squares, no more love dodecahedron. We have romantic pyramid schemes.
So, Ryan, can you top that or no?
I was gonna say, can we really count Rika as hot if there's a character who constantly goes on about how he doesn't want to bang her?
I mean, yes, because we have images of them, so we know how super special awesome they look.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Oh my God, that was one of the big things about Milo, is that Milo kept commissioning a shit ton of fan art for the book before it was even out.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Yeah, she did.
look this up now. Let's see.
Also, I think Rika is like very not like other girls, just plain not conventionally attractive.
The way I would say it is that she trying to get in the mindset of the writer.
Yeah.
I want my character to be a bombshell hot person. However, I don't want it to come off as if they are a bombshell hot person. So I will make them seem as if they are not a bombshell hot person, but secretly we all know they're a bombshell hot. That's the mentality that I kind of read into every character here, effectively.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm surrounded by not what I'm That's amazing. Yes. I forgot Serena's name was Blue. Is it still fan art if it's commissioned by the author? That's a good question.
No.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes, it is, especially if you haven't written it yet.
Oh, that definitely is. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Do Scorpio brother, but they killed my brother before I could see him again. Holy shit! Fucking whiplash in this conversation. I looked up sharply.
Now, what does Shirley mean?
No, my name's not.
I'll give you a hint. It smells like this book.
We sure she didn't accidentally cut somebody?
I looked up sharply. I just now imagining her whipping her like gaze up, and we just do like the PNG like video editor where you just cut the character in half with a straight line and just like manually transform it in your video editor to slide off onto the ground like in a fucking abridged series.
Honestly, I was thinking more like she's wearing the sword horizontally across her neck and she just turns around and cuts somebody.
Yes, fucking yes.
Doorways are a fucking hassle, let me tell you.
Chase's face fell, and Avia looked away from the conversation. Fierce emotions reflected across Kaya's face, a contrast to her peaceful appearance. Her gaze pierced into me, about as sharp as the dagger on her belt. Just say her gaze pierced into me, as sharp as the dagger on her belt. It's much more to the point. Also, oh my God, her gaze pierced into me as about as sharp as the dagger was on her belt. She was armed. Yeah?
What?
You just mentioned that. I get what was trying to be done here, but because Milo doesn't understand how to do prose as thought very well, it doesn't come off. The idea is that like, oh, I am now suddenly noticing there is a blade on her belt and she is armed. But like,
But anyone's owned.
well, yeah, too. The Scorpio Stellarium killed him, you mean? I asked quietly, holding out my hand. She's like, no, died of a heart attack. The fuck you on about? For a moment, I ignored the question. I just got a text. Do I have a gift card on Amazon? I do not have a gift card on Amazon. What the fuck are you talking about?
My man.
The fishing came out. Don't click on any links.
No.
Bro, why are you answering your text right now? We got a stream to do.
Because if I don't, my mom will come up and bother me. Because it's a financial question. I'm like, oh, that's not. I asked quietly, holding out my hand. For a moment, I ignored the question at hand. Stop you. Oh my god. I asked quietly, holding out my hand. For a moment, I ignored the question at hand as soon as to how she knew my name and why she was claiming that I protected her brother. I'm sorry. She scanned my face with a look of surprise at my sympathy. Finally, she reached out and shook my hand. My suspicions about her gloves were right. Damp to the touch. A rush of peace coursed through my body, my shoulders relaxing and my impounding heart calming at the touch of the water. Like obvious natural body heat from her magic, water mages had a calming demeanor. What's up? Freaking hell. A rush of peace coursed through my body, my shoulders relaxing and pounding heart calmed at the touch of the water. Like obvious natural body heat from her magic, water mages had a calming demeanor. They could spread to others with their magic. Dad had the same trait. Holy shit, do not let water mages touch you. Don't let anyone touch you in this fucking world. Jesus Christ. Do not. You have just introduced fucking
Celtic.
fridge horror here.
Celtic, tell me where on the doll the water mage touched you.
My hands! It touched my hands! Just the
I
idea.
entirely agree, though.
Dude, you've introduced mental manipulation into Jesus Christ. I don't understand, I said. I can't recall protecting another Scorpio a year ago. I know I didn't make a mistake, Kaya said confidently. Kaya confidently met my gaze. He told me about how you were the first person to defend him against the Stellarium. You and Nara. The two of you were the reason he finally agreed to agree with me that he needed to escape conviction territory before Scorpio killed him and his Gemini partner. I was going to them on a Sagittarian ship to give them an escape from the code.
Hey, Raymond. Do you know what's happening to the character? Do you know what's happening yet? Because apparently, according to Milo, this is like really subtle storytelling, and that you have to have it pointed out for you to understand it.
That someone fucking fucked with the main character's memories?
Yeah.
Milo says
Like,
this is subtle?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So, hey,
there is an entire page that an entire book page that Milo did dedicated to showing you all of the subtle references in his writing to show you that there are hints throughout the book that these things happen.
Milo. So I'm just
Subtle.
putting the fan art up on screen.
Oh no, there's 2 pages. Okay, I got them.
Oh, there's 2 pages. Glorious.
Yeah, hang on.
Oh.
Is this chapter? This is chapter 11. Okay, so we've already read chapter 5. So here, Raymond, I will send you these 2 images. Just give me 1 sec. Ah! No, I don't want a shortcut from my PC. Get out of here.
Eva, it might actually be more effective if you just let me get the eraser here, eraser tool, let me zip it down. If instead you just not even have this line, you just cut it through right there.
See, I thought about that, but for some reason I thought, maybe that's a little too gruesome.
And you just had a little bit of a red line here, and a little bit of a red line here, and then you had a little... Actually, it would be the other way, wouldn't it? It'd be this way.
There you
I'm
go,
not-
Raymond. Please look at those 2 pages that I sent you.
Oh no.
I wish you had sent them in chat so I didn't have to swap to because I don't want to show our private messages on screen.
Sorry. I can send them in the voice chat, I guess. Here. Everybody can look at this now and marvel at Milo's subtle and advanced writing techniques.
Okay, let's see what we add here. As image. I'd only been met with confusion. Oh,
Yeah, I ain't reading that.
holding
That's
the
a lot of
bridge of
colors.
my nose to ease my headache. Head pain equal memory loss.
Head pain equals memory loss. Yeah.
So annoying to shuffle through the hush over normal bustling chaos of the less noise, crowding, less overstimulation.
Nani?
Okay, is that because like they're neurodivergent and they get overwhelmed? Is that
Yep.
it?
Yep.
And then we got I distracted myself, avoiding association of threat. Other victims knew me. I might be next. The Arcturus held the most power over introducing blah, blah, blah. Reika is info dumping about system associated with her special interest of Guardian's history.
She is.
Milo, you are not smart. Milo, this is basic exposition. In fact, you've deserved this.
How dare you insult me with your unsolicited exposition?
I love that voice clip.
It's so good.
What?
This is the freaking Sonic 3 clip. Although I couldn't remember where I recognized him from, somehow, someday, I knew I was supposed to understand why he was familiar. All right, I'm done looking at this. This insults me. This insults me. The thing is, these things are fine on a first draft, Milo. They're fine on a first... You go back and you ease them out. You smooth it out.
Why is he asking, why is there a queer couple here? Why is he the one asking that?
Also, remember, Milo said that he was a master at the craft of writing.
Yep. And I know, to answer your question, I know I can make any kind of number of jokes, but I think seriously, he's like making you ask the question. It's like, oh, why is there a gay couple here?
They wanted to go out for a walk. What the fuck else do you want me to say here?
They wanted to make out in public. You know.
It's happened to... I've seen that a lot, actually.
Yeah, that happens.
Honestly, one of my biggest annoyances. Like, guys, come on.
No PDA.
If you guys are going to do that, do it in the back of a movie theater like everyone else, okay? Hot tip, never do that in the movie theater. It's disgusting in those.
Okay.
But yeah, see. Oh, where the fuck was I? I don't understand. I don't recall protecting. I know I didn't make a mistake. Okay. It hit me. The Scorpio boy in the hub 3 weeks ago knew my name and thanked me as he was being dragged away from his Gemini partner. She was being honest. Oh, same. I would say, like, isn't that the same guy? Yeah. Who the hell is Nara? Avia butted in. The second realization struck me as I processed what Kaya had said. I had no memory of protecting Kaya's brother from the Stellarium, yet he thanked me as he was led away to his death. The only moment I could recall knowing Nara, the assassin, was a single flashback in my dream. You don't call it a flashback from their perspective.
Exactly. And they keep fucking doing it.
If they know it's a memory, call it a memory. If they don't, call it a dream. If it's a memory you had in the dream, then you say it wasn't the assassin was the single memory in my dream, or whatever. You probably fix that sentence up, but Jesus Christ.
Hey, Mega Rob, what's your criticism? Do you want to add, or? Great,
well,
fantastic.
He's dead.
Amazing.
He died.
Wouldn't it be more effective to show off characters missing memories subtly by having other characters come off like they were gaslighting, attempting to manipulate the MC, rather than straight up reinforcing events and the MC having a stroke? That's one way to do it for sure, yeah.
Yeah, there's many ways to show like memory manipulation in fiction. It's actually one of the easiest ways to show really subtle, competent writing. We're not seeing it here.
Yeah.
So the competent writing.
The Who the hell was Nara's assassin? It was a single flashback. But Kaya knew my name and she knew Nara's. I couldn't remember, but I couldn't forget. There was a familiarity in Kaya's brother, in Nara's gaze, in the memory I'd experienced in my dreams, and the strange magic had activated because of it. I was missing something. Actually, I just thought a good example would be like, oh, I really love the smell of butterscotch. And then, like, later on, you learn that their parent was Toriel or something like that. That's an Undertale reference, everybody. I'll be here all night.
Yep.
I get it.
I understood it.
You're being honest, I said slowly after I realized I'd been quiet for a moment, trying to piece together the facts that had to be true. Can you explain to me what your brother told you? Kaya's just like, what the fuck? Of course I was being honest. Rude.
Also, I just realized if that kid that just got killed in the previous chapters was Kaya's brother, then that means that this guy was so fucking stupid that he almost got killed, got rescued, and probably got arrested for doing this exact same thing over again.
I mean, not the most impossible thing. Like, people can be that dumb, but you're right. This might just be a Darwin Award.
Yes, this is a Darwin Award.
It's like going to escape too, like a certain amount of time, so it's a dumb. You could have waited like 10 hours probably, and you would have been good, but no.
A year ago, he was attacked in Conviction, in a Conviction's part of the hub by the Scorpio Stellarium. Sorry. A year ago, he was attacked in Conviction's part of the hub by the Scorpio Stellarium. When they found him breaking the code with his boyfriend, he told me that you and Nara had masks to hide your identities from the Stellarium, and you did something to the officials that drove them away. You reassured my brother that it would be like the attack never happened, that the Stellarium would never mention him breaking the code that day. And you were right. They appeared to forget. When he realized he wasn't alone in breaking the code, he began to fight to escape Conviction. They didn't catch him with his boyfriend again until 3 weeks ago. Great.
Huh?
It's been 3 weks.
Insert exposition complaint here.
Yeah. I wish I had saved my use of that exposition quote. I remembered nothing of it, but somehow I knew it was true from the spite against the Stellarium that rushed over me in an angry wave. Tears gathered in Kaya's eyes as her emotions contorted. Sorry, who is Nara? Avia interrupted again. The assassin that attacked us a few weeks ago? I put my hand up to her to stop her from speaking again as I looked at Kaya. Kaya, I know you're being honest. Avia and I saw him being taken to the Stellarium a few weeks ago, and he knew my name, but I don't remember any of this. Reika, no. Wait. Wait, who is this? Is this Avia? Reika, no. Wait. We're not moving past that. What the fuck do you mean, the assassin that attacked us? Why do you know her name? Avia grabbed my arm to distract me, and I shoved her away. Chase stepped in between us, gently urging Avia away from me. You need to explain. Explain right now. I don't know, Avia. Back off. I don't remember protecting her brother, and I definitely don't remember working with Nara. All I know is that the night we were in Chase's house, I had a nightmare about meeting Nara a few years back in school. She distracted the Stellarium while they were punishing me for breaking the code. I didn't think it meant much, any more than just encountering her once. I figured I probably forgot about the moment because it was traumatic. So Reika's a piece of shit, right? I mean, we already knew that, but like, I'm just doubling down here on this.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the woman that tried to kill us the other day. I apparently have a history with her, and I didn't realize it. And also, she's really strange that Conviction Woods didn't try to kill her and was actively healing her when we helped her out with the sap. I don't know. Maybe she's involved in all of this a little bit deeper than we thought. Jesus Christ, you're a brick.
We can make
I'm
houses
still
out of you.
confused at what the code is.
It's arbitrary Y dystopia nonsense that
BS.
is supposed to give characters a reason to be oppressed, but oh, they're still so cool, but oh, they're so oppressed.
See. Oh. You sound like there's a famous Chie line from Persona 4 that makes like a very similar sound to that. You're very good at it.
Just so you know, I have never played Persona 4.
Play Persona 4 when it comes out. It's fun. The new one. Clearly not. If you have a random Alturan that knows your name and knows your assassin's name. Avia snapped, shaking her head. Why didn't you tell us you knew her? That feels like it's significant information. Avia, stop. Chase put his hand on her shoulder to distract her. If it was a traumatic nightmare, she had no obligation to tell us about it. She had every reason to believe it was a one-off occasion that she forgot about because it was traumatic. Thank you for repeating the same things that she just said. It makes sense that she'd recall that flashback after finding Nara again as an assassin. Stop calling it a fucking flashback! Flashback is a narrative term. When was the last time you ever heard anyone say, oh, I just had a flashback? No, I just remembered something. You say you just remember... Fucking hell.
Oh, you have deja vu.
Steak. Yes, Nameless. Steak. Do you call that flashback? It's a Persona reference. I didn't tell you because I don't know her, Avia. All I know is that she's being truthful about this, and I'm missing something. I snapped, ignoring what Chase said. Something burned inside my arms, inside my chest, at the frustration towards my sister. I shouldn't have eaten that burrito. Let's calm down for a moment, Chase said before Avia got angrier. He stood in front of her so we couldn't face each other. I looked up at him with a glare. Just to be clear about what's happening. You had a nightmare about a memory where you met your assassin a few years back in school, but there's more you can't remember because this girl knows your name and hers from her brother who recently recognized you in this hub. Fucking hell. All right. Milo, if you insist.
How dare you insult me with your unsolicited exposition?
I fucking hate this writing. Let me just repeat the conversation 3 fucking times. Oh, God. Yeah, that's right. I slowly breathed out to release the tension. He gave me a gentle smile and stepped back from being in between Avia and I. Thank you, Chase. What are we supposed to do with this information? Do you think you forgot because of trauma? Avia asked, more calmly this time. Chase's tense shoulders eased at the diffusion of the argument. I can't decide if diffusion is good or not there. I don't think that's the wrong word. That's a malpropism. Or not that's it's the wrong word, but it sounds like the right one. Yeah. Dispersion? Something like that? Still awkward as hell. As far as I know, there's no magic that can take away memories, is there? Glarung the Red. I've said stuff like, those memories just hit me like a flashbang, but yeah, no one calls it a flashback in conversation. Yeah! Not that I know of. I guess trauma, maybe, but I feel like I'd remember something so significant. Maybe it was trauma. Yes, I agree. It may be trauma. I don't know. Have you guys considered that it might be trauma? We get it.
We don't.
It's the Stellarium, and there's a lot of things we don't know they're capable of, Chase pointed out. We can figure this out later. I don't want to hear either of you argue in front of a stranger. Hey, you said your name is Kaya, right? How did you know we were coming to Lyra? My mother! That's an answer. Kaya continued, raising her chin. Is Rhea Moku the Libra leader? That's convenient. I didn't think she'd tell me where Reika was. It would be a breach of confidentiality if she even knew of Reika's existence. She upholds the laws, and if she's found breaking it, she's kicked out of the Stellarium. Probably hung, honestly.
You would think that, like, realistically, if as a government you went and murdered another like diplomat or another leader's kid, there would be a fucking war.
Yeah.
You would think. One would think.
Nobody liked that kid.
Yeah, it's never happened in history before.
Know this poor kid.
No, Franz Ferdinand, whoever fucking heard of him. Not only did she immediately tell me you were traveling towards Lyra, but that you knew something about the code, something that was taking you north. The entire fucking plot is so convenient for them. Silence spread amongst the four of us. Chase and I looked at each other. This has to do with the Ares Arctura, Chase realized, keeping our gaze interlocked as both of us thought through all the implications. You told the Libra leader where we were going, who told Kaya, who wants to see Verena rot for what she did to my brother. Kaya finished for him. You know what? With how much Kaya is referencing brothers, I'm switching my voice. Hello, Liquid Snake. Wants to see Verena rot for what she did to my brother. Kaya finished for him. My mother wants to see the Scorpio Stellarium fall, but she can't do a damned thing about it. I can. The Scorpio Stellarium killed the Libra's leader's son for breaking the Scorpio code. Say that 10 times fast. Chase connected, shaking his head slowly as he stared at Kaya. The Libra Stellarium is on our side. Atlas sent us to reverse the code. The Libra leader sent you. Kaya met his eyes. Absolutely. Maybe I should have stayed in the woods. Avia sighed and turned away from the conversation. I ignored her, looking at Kaya and taking a step closer to her. Not too often in my life had empathy fought with my survival instinct. The same survival instinct that wanted to subconsciously listen to the code, tell me to hush my emotions. I let it go. I let it go. It can't hold me back anymore.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I was hoping you wouldn't make that joke.
Damn it!
Here
Now
we
I
are.
have to go and make more doodles.
We already have like 3 for those.
Oh, never mind.
I'm so sorry, Kaya, I said, leaning forward. They're despicable. Me. The Scorpio Stellarium. Your brother didn't deserve it. None of the fatalities from the Stellarium ever did or will. Except for the ones that we learned were probably justified in order to keep the peace, because there'll be horrible law-breaking citizens. Anyway, it's fine. I'll see the downfall of the Stellarium that killed him, and the Stellarium he hated so much. Kai's face fell, her breathing unsteady, expressions tumultuous and angry with grief. What do you know about the code that Verena is trying to hide? It's a long story. We have a scroll that we found in the archive claiming that that Calaxin to be real, and the code is a lie. We're going into the Nyx Mountains for the Calaxin. I know how to get to the Nyx Mountains from here. If you head southeast, you can reach the Societal River port on the Eridanus. Kaya said quickly. It's on the edge of societal and assiduous territory, and if you take a boat downstream, it goes directly into the Nyx Mountains. We wanted to pass through... We're almost done with the chapter, so...
Sorry.
We wanted to pass through Lyra on the way to gather some supplies and rest, though, Chase said. Let me help. I have the funds to pay someone off so we can have a safe place for the night. Kaya glanced at the door. Traveling through the midst of Lyra in broad daylight as a Scorpio was asking to be killed. I have the funds. Traveling through the midst of Lyra in broad daylight as a Scorpio is asking to be killed. So we split up, Avia decided. It'll be less obvious. Reika is wearing red. She could get away with being mistaken as a Leo or a Gemini. Chase is wearing white. He could also pass as a Gemini. Reika shapeshifts the glyphs on her cloak to be those, and I'm sure Kaya and I can probably get away with walking through Lyra. You know what would be more effective than just shapeshifting the glyphs? Changing the colors. With the magic. Chase laughed nervously. Isn't that implying we have a bigger bounty on our heads? You discovered a fucking factoid that might unravel the fabric of your fucking society, Chase. Yes, you have a big fucking bounty on your heads. Holy shit. Oh my god. These characters are idiots.
They really are.
Yes, they are.
Where was it? You were the ones that broke into the Scorpio archive, Avia snorted. I thought we had that established on day one. Oh, it's Chase, by the way. Libra, if it wasn't obvious. He gives like a wink and a little twinkly on his smile. Chase introduces himself to Kaya. I'm sorry about your brother. Nice to meet you. If you let us go into the crowd first, I can lead you somewhere safe. There's an inn around the corner, straight out of this building, and to the left of the main road. Give me and the Aries 20 minutes, and we'll be safe for the night. Trust me. 20 minutes. 20 minutes is all the time I have to play with you. I did not realize that Wesker and fucking... Holy shit, was Wesker just a fucking ape off of, Liquid
20
Snake?
minutes. 20 minutes is all I can spare.
That was Liquid Snake? I thought you were doing like a Shang Tsung impression.
No, I'm doing Liquid Snake.
It sounds like Shang Tsung.
I'm sorry if you don't have as cultured as a reference as I do.
Shang Tsung is very cultured, mind you.
I met her eyes. There was a spark of sheer fury and determination shining in her irises. I could feel the drive of her anger, and I was drawn to it. She was a reflection of all that I held back growing up against the Solarium, and my curiosity pushed me to know more about her story. She wanted revenge, and so did I. I won't hurt you, I said to her. I promise. She acts... Avia. Avia won't hurt you, I promise. She acts all tough, but she's just protective. Avia just turns like, I will fucking burn you the first chance I get. Avia opened her mouth to snap back, but I reached towards Chase instead. He flinched and gave me a confused look as I placed my hand on his cloak. Unprepared for the touch, he relaxed as I shapeshifted the symbol on his cloak to represent Gemini, and then my own into Leo. It was still risky with the contrasting colors on our cloaks, especially considering white wasn't a primary color of Gemini's, but I couldn't waste my energy shapeshifting as long as we were quick. Oh my god, Eva! That's another awkward fucking place to end the chapter.
Very.
Like, some people get really obsessive about having very, like, I am very particular about, like, ending on a sting of some sort for a chapter. Like, it doesn't need to be like a cliffhanger or anything. It's just something punchy. Something that hits a little bit. My brain thinks in episodes. So, like, to have one end so limply is, like, bleh. God, I love this so much. This is so cute. All right, well, we're new chapter 12.
Yeah.
Yay.
Like, the thing that a lot of people talk about when it comes to, like, really boring or really cliche chapter endings is characters always end the chapter going to sleep or something like that. So that's been something that I've tried to avoid, like, in my own writing for my novel, is like, I only have one chapter that at least one chapter every like 10 or 15 chapters that might end with a character going to bed as the end of the chapter, but it's still very cliche. But I think that ending a chapter so awkwardly like this might be even worse than that.
Oh, it is, because like it doesn't feel like you're even trying at that point. It felt like you cut a chapter in half and just didn't know how to like smooth it out. Also, thank you so much, Neptune. This is great.
My pleasure.
I like Ino's big red lips.
I did put on lipstick today, so thank you for noticing.
Oh, it's lovely on you.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Sky Slasher, you've been waiting for a while, man. Did you want to say something?
Yeah, I do. I have a question about the Geminis. Are they treated like normal monsters in the field and graveyard unless they're normal summon while on the field, like in Yu-Gi-Oh? Or
Oh shit, he's right.
This
is a good question. It's a good question because you have to have like the right chain link to really make the combo work. And if you mistime that shit, all your cards gone.
So, I thought there was a new print that added the ability to polymerize a gem and an eye together.
There is actually, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's tons.
God,
So am I starting chapter 12 then?
Yep, we're starting chapter 12. I'm going to get a drink while you do.
Okay. Moments before I followed Chase out of the building, he abruptly turned around and shoved me back from the door. I tensed when he grabbed my shoulders, tripping backward in shock. He held my arms and stabilized me before I fell by pushing me against the wall. He threw his hands away from me seconds later, and I shrunk down in his shadow as he leaned his shoulder on the wall, his arm hovering next to me, threatening to fall on my side.
What?
Epic. Something is going on with your microphone. Please mute yourself.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, I'm gonna do it for them. Sorry. Also, this is the these used to be the main love interest allegations are not they're not going away with this scene. I hope
They're
you
not
know,
being
Milo.
allegations.
Were they ever allegations to begin with?
Yes, considering the fact that Milo had spent literal paragraphs in previous chapters telling them they're totally not going to fall in love, guys, I promise. And many TikTok videos going, "Oh, you want a guy and a girl who will not fall in love with each other? Then this book is for you."
Oh, woo.
I had that
Not-
type of marketing.
Not to mention that, like, the original published version of this, the Zodiac Turner, they were actually the main couple. Terror froze my body, but allowed me enough time before aggressively retaliating to catch that he hadn't even looked down at me. His eyes were glued to the open door, watching something I couldn't see, while completely unaware that he was practically pinning me to the wall. Ooh, in anime, we call that kabedon. With a body twice my size, his focus was on shielding me. If someone glanced in, they'd see him, not me. They'd see him against a wall like he is shielding somebody. And know that there is somebody behind him.
I mean, isn't it?
It was an act of instinctual protection, but I didn't like it. Not from a man. Oh, God.
So, I like the idea here is like, this is how he solves the problems. Like, I had all these romantic moments that I just don't want to be bothered taking out, so I'm just going to change them to be like, to do the opposite. I'm going to invert them and be like, oh yeah, no, but this is not happening, guys. It's all the solution is. And here's the thing, I think it would be way better if he was like, yeah, no, initially they were going to be real love interests, but I changed my mind. I decided to go a different route because I felt it was different or better, or I just wanted to go a different way. So I decided to change it. But he can't say that, because if he does say that, then it becomes very obvious that he was fucking lazy with this.
Yeah, well, it's...
It's already
Sorry.
obvious.
Nameless also says,
But-
to repeat myself, are Geminis Gundams? Gundam Wing reference. There are a pair of units known as the Gundam Geminas duos. Oh. I have not watched Wing in forever, so...
Yeah, that's on our list, but I don't know how long it's going to take for us to actually watch it.
I mean, we're almost done with Bleach. We gotta find something.
Well,
Oh,
we're
how far
almost
along
done
are
with
you?
we're done with canon Bleach. Now we're on to the filler.
Do we
Ta-da.
Have fun.
Yep.
Mm.
Don't worry, the Bound arc was the worst of it.
Yeah, but none of it's going to be as good as Fade to Black.
True. I pushed his arm away and backed up. He looked down at me, horror rushing across his face as he realized what he'd done. I kept a defensive position, revolted at the action, even though I knew it had nothing to do with ill intentions. Guys, you're in danger at the moment, and your main concern is that he accidentally did a faux pas? Come on.
How old are these guys supposed to be again?
They're adults.
They're
Yeah.
18 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, teenagers, kids, I could definitely see you still having, like, not the right headspace and mentality to understand and just start taking things the wrong way. It's why a lot of humor and, like, a lot of anime works. But no, here, you guys know that you're in a bad situation. And, like, if you gotta have a little bit of skinship by accident in order to not fucking die, yeah, I'm sorry. That's happening.
Yeah. Buck, Rika, I'm sorry. There were 2 Scorpio officials passing right in front of us when I opened the door, and slammed the door shut would have brought attention to us. And slamming the door shut would have brought attention to us, he said quickly. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have touched you without asking. That's my bad. I was just trying to... It's okay, I interrupted, unable to look at him in the eyes as I held my arms closer to myself. Oh my god, stop acting like he fucking assaulted you. I was already trying to erase the event from my memories. It surprised me, that's all. I didn't realize how close I was to you. I was just trying to block them from seeing you. I promise I wasn't. It's fine. You saved us from a potentially deadly encounter. I get it. I don't want...
This is
It's
like
like
the
anime.
preeminent is like, she says she's fine, but you're like what's wrong? It's like, I said it's fine. What? But there's still something. It's clear something's wrong. I said it's fine. It's just like, okay. What? I guess I won't try to solve your mood. I'm sorry. I won't be helpful. Just retreats into himself.
I hate this scene where it's like, they know that they're in danger. They know that they could get captured. Chase protects her. She's like, ew, a man is protecting me. I'm going to act like he's tried to sexually assault me. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
She's a bitch.
Way too many things.
And it's
Anyway.
also like you could also have her be like bi leaning, even if she's not fully bi. The idea of like this big strong guy protecting her, it makes like there's that whole thing about a guy who volunteered to be like a firefighter dummy, effectively. Like they have those drills where you're supposed to be someone kind of injured, and it's like a guy who got lifted by a firefighter, and he's like, oh, I've never had a gay thought a day in my life, but I get it now. It's like, you can have those moments. You can have those moments in your life, even if that's not the way you swing. So you can be like appreciative or even attracted to the fact that Chase is rescuing you. It doesn't have to be a world-ending, like, solidified in the fucking concrete crush.
To quote a friend of mine who's super bi, he says, and I quote, I appreciate art.
Yes.
Do you consider this art?
I meant in form, but help out. But 'cause I'm gonna go throw up now.
No, Twy, I know, it's easy. It's easy. It's modern art. There you go.
Oh, easy. Ah.
I don't know better than this shit.
I get
Alright.
what you were trying to say. I know nothing.
I don't want you to interpret
what?
it in the wrong way. The guilt remained written all over his face. I'm sorry. I have to make this clear. I didn't have feelings for you, but genuinely appreciate you as a friend.
Oh my god.
I want
Do
to
we
die.
just fucking say?
Oh fuck, is that story?
Like
No, I've
this
been Kelpie.
this comes off as a straight person trying to write a gay romance, but keeps making it so that the writing leans towards a straight ship, and then has to backtrack and say, no, it's totally not straight, guys. I promise. I am an LGBT supporter. I support the gays. I promise.
I'm an ally.
That's what it comes off as.
Yeah. It pisses me off a lot.
Ah, there we go.
Me too.
No idea why Kelpie crashed. That was weird.
Oh no.
Well, wasn't that like he just vanished? Like the VTube studio was still running and he just wasn't there. That was strange.
It died. It came back to life like a phoenix.
I feel the same. I figured that was assumed. I breathed out slowly. I didn't think you were into me. I never got that impression. Yeah, but I just wanted to speak it out loud. His tense shoulders eased as he relaxed. I don't want you or anyone else to interpret our actions in the wrong way.
And he just
Wow,
turns
I was-
and looks at the camera. And they both just sit there staring at it for like, you know, a solid 10 seconds. I was gonna say, you could all take this the other direction. It's like, I have absolutely zero attraction to you. Dear God, no. Holy shit, I do not have any attraction for you whatsoever. Why would I ever be attracted to? And just I keep hammering it. I'm like,
You're such a bitch.
like Jesus Christ. Oh, that offends me that anyone thinks that I would be attracted. Just like keep making it worse and worse and worse and worse. It's just like,
Oh boy. We have an emergency thing from Sky apparently. What you got, my man?
I think this book is the first ever recorded case of the not straights.
Yeah,
oh
probably.
my God, you're right. Holy shit, you're right.
What?
What?
Oh God.
So you know about the case of the not gays when they force a heterosexual love interest, like when there's more better chemistry between two people of the same gender. That's the opposite here.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, it's not like there's better chemistry here, like at all.
There's no chemistry.
It's not chemistry. It's just someone adding a bunch of the tropes to the fucking beaker and not mixing it all.
Yeah, it's very fan fiction coded, but then they realize that they wanted to make a gay ship because writing gay characters is really popular, and that would get them a lot of views and a lot of sales on their book. So they were too lazy to take all the fan fiction tropes out, and the love interest Nara isn't going to be a main character for the majority of the book because she's an antagonist. So there isn't going to be a lot of instances where we can do fan fiction stuff with her, probably. I don't know when she becomes a main character and joins their side, but you know. So you have to emphasize that no, it's totally not going to be the fan fiction tropes that you think that it is. They're just friends. They're just friends. I promise. I swear.
Isn't the entirety of Booktok just defined by the most obnoxious, dumbest tropes you could possibly imagine that you find in fanfic?
Yeah.
Yes,
like an anime.
It evolves every single day.
Like,
it gets worse and worse.
this fucking book is. There's a word for it.
Here's the thing, like, this is amateurish fan fiction, because even like the average fan fiction writer knows how to like get the reason they're attracted to the characters being together is because there is the chemistry. They typically get like some of it right. Like that's what's embarrassing here.
God, I wish.
Also, Milo rewrote every single. Milo calls editing rewriting the book from scratch multiple times over.
Ew.
Why, oh why, Well, yeah, I'll cover this. Disgusting, but why oh why does it feel like this was such a last minute addition that this wasn't rewritten completely out of it? Like, this feels like this was the last draft, and at the last minute you decided to swap it around to a new love interest. Like, am I the only one reading that feeling? Because it's like, oh, if Milo did all this other rewriting bullshit, why does this feel like it's the lazy back edit?
You know what makes it even funnier?
What?
I have evidence from as far back as 2 years before Milo started promoting the Age of Scorpius that he had changed the love interest to Nara.
Which makes this even worse.
So he
Because
wrote
Yeah.
this from. So he effectively rewrote this scene from scratch
Yes.
Yes.
to be this way.
Yes.
Yes.
Huh. Hey, Gio.
Please keep reading so we can be done with this fucking book.
Yes,
apparently.
I do. Twy, I unfortunately have to correct you. This work, regardless of quality, is unfortunately art. It's shitty art, but it's still.
No, I corrected Gio. It's modern art.
Yeah, exactly. See, it's
Yeah,
modern art.
yeah.
It's still shitty, but it's still modern.
Thank you for repeating Raymond's earlier joke, Gio.
No problem. Happy to. Do
I was
so.
joking?
Would you like me?
Anyway, let's continue.
Let me see here. I don't want you or anyone else to interpret our actions in the wrong way. Trust me when I say this, Chase. It's mutual. Both of us went silent at the understanding. We had the same adverse reaction to a necessary protective act. I trusted him. I wasn't sure if it was a good or bad thing. He knew exactly how to communicate with me when I'd never learned how to communicate. Perhaps it was the nature of a Libra to find even ground, or perhaps it was genuine human care that I'd never had from someone outside my family. My instincts wanted to run away, but the thought of losing him as a friend stirred at my wrenching feelings deep within my chest.
I wanna run away, never say goodbye. I wanna die instead of wondering why.
Chase cleared his throat to break the silence. Let's go before more of them show up. He glanced out the doorway and nodded at me, and we both plunged ourselves into the crowd of color. With the signs of our cloaks changed and our hoods over our heads, the crowds weren't reacting like before. 2 women in black cloaks were hidden in the shadows of a tall blue building. They were facing away from us, and I weaved through the crowd with a curse underneath my breath as we followed Kaya's instructions to the inn. We didn't have much time. Another man wearing all black was walking our way. Chase ducked closer to me. Keep your head up. Don't look at him. He shouldn't question it with what we're wearing. I did as he said. The man walked past us.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right. The old inn was in sight by the time my magic began to drain my energy. Wait, this is constant?
Oh.
Huh.
Wait. No. You don't get to say that. Not after you held your sister's, like, fucking outfit transformation the entire fucking ceremony without ever mentioning it. Bullshit. Also, I gotta love those assassins. Like, hey, those guys are wearing, like, the exact color of cloaks. Now the symbols are different. Yeah, but, like, they're not normal colors for those symbols. They're just, like, weirdly inverted. It's like, yeah, but, like, the symbols are there, man. It's like, but the colors, it's the symbols that matter. All right, the symbols, not the colors. Doesn't matter that no one else here is dressed that way.
No.
What I'm trying to say is that Milo would be awful at Mecha Chameleon. Anyway.
Yes. Kaya motioned toward us. She opened the door, leading us inside. As the sun set, it shone through a large stained glass window in the inn's lobby, casting an array of colors across a dimly lit room. The inside of the inn was contemporary, painted in colors matching the rest of Lyra. Pots and other ornaments were set as decoration around the space. I know that it's meant to be like, I don't know, clay pots, but I just imagine like kitchenware pots.
Hey, Ava, don't stop typing. Just rant, girl. Go off.
If I hadn't
Okay.
been if I hadn't been fearful of staying in Lyra, I would have stopped to admire the art and culture of societalists.
I was gonna
This
say,
is-
when it's a room full of pots, you know what my mind immediately goes to? Zelda.
No.
Ocarina of Time.
Pick up all
I'm just
the
like,
pots and break them.
yeah, I just walk into that one shack and it's like, oh god,
No,
oh,
Ava,
I start
this is your
sweating.
chance.
Do it.
Yeah. Let Eva off her leash because she's chomping at the bit.
Unleash
to
the
say
Eva.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, I had a criticism earlier, but I did just. Why the fuck did these idiots not get a change of clothes? And also, weeks have apparently passed since they traveled to this place, but apparently nothing happened in between. Let's just completely gloss over any planning on, oh, how are we gonna get around the fucking Scorpius Solarium? Because they're probably just everywhere looking for these fucking idiots. And oh, you know what would also be really smart? Maybe a change of clothes, because it's pretty obvious that we're still those people, because we're just wearing the same exact cloaks as the fucking fugitives they're tracking down. And also, okay, I don't fucking know what contemporary is supposed to look like, so don't just say contemporary and expect me to know what the fuck you're talking about. Go into fucking detail. You're not giving me enough information to visualize the shitty ass hotel.
Yep.
Like,
Okay, anyway, I'm done.
Contemporary architecture is like, I guess, like this, or like, or like maybe like this. Like, I'm getting a lot of different Google results for contemporary, and it's like, okay, my issue with this fucking contemporary stuff is like, wait, contemporary, what does that mean in the relation to your fucking setting? But also, like, you keep using things like, I like that too. But you keep using like societalist and assiduous and shit like all over the place as like proper nouns to describe the architecture and shit, and they use contemporary, which is like, we have no reference for it because that's a reference to our world.
That's another thing I want to point out. One thing that the Hunger Games does. So when Katniss is describing the people who live in the capital, she does go into a little detail about like how weird their accents are. It's just basically mildly British. They end their sentences as if they're asking a question, and they always like put like emphasis on the S for some reason, like hissing. Okay, that kind of gives me some idea of what the accent sounds like. Don't just throw around terms and expect me to know what the fuck you're talking about. How do the accents differ?
They don't.
How is it possible for the shitty ass author to dump them like so much information that doesn't make sense, and also not give you enough information to visualize anything?
Fucking she's not.
By going into detail about the wrong
She's
kind of
like-
information.
Like, I have to applaud Milo. It really takes some talent to be so thoroughly incoherent in every possible fucking way.
I just want to unleash Ava on so many different things.
I imagine like
And into
we have
Ava.
Ava like a gremlin on a leash that like it's taking the entire tundra to hold back.
She's the
It's like
one
me,
winning.
Twy, I know, get Pete in there,
Ava's the one
get
winning.
Kaiser.
Why would I
Of
hold her
course.
back?
One of my
She's-
relatives' dog is named Milo, and this just makes me sad.
Oh.
Aww.
Well, of course, Eva is like a little gremlin. She's my little daughteroo. She's taken after me.
Ava,
What?
I just want to say this real quick. Hand on shoulder. You're gonna go far, kid.
All right. Let's see. Where a societalist at the front desk turned his head away when we walked in, acting as if we were invisible when we walked directly in front of him. Kaya hadn't been joking about paying them off. She led us down a hallway with a set of keys in her hand. Did I skip something? Did I accidentally skip to the next page?
I don't know. Did you?
Kaya motioned towards us. She opened the door to say, if I'm fearful of staying with Lyra, I would. Silas at the front desk turned her. I guess they entered a hotel. That's
Well, yeah, I'm just asking, did I accidentally, like, was I near the end of my page, and then when Eva went off on her rant, did I accidentally skip a paragraph or something?
Sorry.
No, that would be my fault. But that's why I'm asking, because oh yeah, no. I was about to start the new page. Never mind. The three of us followed her up the stairs to the third floor. It was a relatively small and quiet inn, and if anything, it vaguely reminded me of the exchange center. Kaya unlocked one of the rooms, beckoning the three of us in. Chase nervously clung to my side, and I told myself that I'd antagonize him for it later, to make up for the awkward interaction. For someone so tall and intimidating, it was obvious how constantly nervous he was. I caught him holding his hands behind his back, barely glowing with a dim radiance. Strange. Avia took a chair, turned it around, and sat down. What was it with her inability to sit in a chair normally? With a sigh, I unloaded my gear and rolled my shoulders, finally resting on a single queen-size bed in the room. Chase sat down next to me, hiding his hands behind his back. Contrary to my room, the exchange center, a couple of intricate paintings were mounted on the wall, and pottery pieces were arranged on a desk near the kitchen. So, Avia said, to properly introduce myself, the name's Avia Phelan, Aries. Long story short, the Scorpio Stellarium wants Rika dead.
Wait, you're a fucking Aries with water powers?
No, that's Avia.
Oh,
She has
sorry,
fire
shit. My
powers.
brain is. Oh, I'm so fried. This fucking. Oh. I mean, would you put it past me? Would you put it past Milo to have that shit?
No.
You got anything else, Ava, or is this just?
Oh, I forgot to take my hand down. Sorry.
How dare you?
Good.
I want the Scorpio Stellarium dead, Kaya responded simply. Oh, I liked her attitude. That's the only thing that she's been fucking saying since she got introduced.
Oh, don't. This is the fucking Thor and Captain Marvel thing where, like, oh, I like her. And then she proceeds to be one of the most poisonous characters in the MCU for its success. This is like, you don't try to hype up a character like that. You're trying to bank on the credibility of one character to build up another. That's not how that works.
Yeah. My brother and I, we grew up close. He was a dream seeker. He was so close to our mother. He'd tell me about the number of deaths daily in Scorpio, the punishments. She paused again, moving the rim of her cloak aside. I recoiled at the sight of a Stellarium emblem. I worked my way up to the Arturian Stellarium. For him, I was going to buy a ship and get him out of there. And now, we already know this. He already told us. She reached into her cloak pocket, pulling out a leather pouch. She dropped it on the table next to her, and the sound of coins jingled. A lot of coins. It was a hefty bag. Right. The Arturian Stellarium has money, Avia said. And you're a water mage. They need you for water supply.
I just realized this book does actually get mental illness right. Every single character here is Alzheimer's. That's been the rug pull. It's, you think that it's one thing, but no, this entire time it's just been a book about Alzheimer's and what it feels like to have it.
That's news to Milo.
Well, hey, you know, he might accidentally be writing from experience.
I was gonna say it's gotta come from the source.
No wonder he has. No wonder he has to start from scratch every single time he writes this, and no wonder he never improves.
And now I have money that I want to spend on tearing apart the goddamn Scorpio Stellarium after they put my work to waste and took what mattered to me the most. She finished, turning her attention to me. So, yeah, of course I went right to the first person who wasn't my brother to fight back against the Stellarium. Well, yeah, your brother's fucking dead.
Come on, bro. Come on, we're gonna go fight the Stellarium. Just like dragging a
Yeah,
corpse with her.
let's go fight. Hey, your brother? What kind of shoes he got on his casket?
Oh my god.
I now just imagine she walks around and just uses her brother as a cudgel, just like slapping people with him like a fucking ragdoll.
Beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
I could feel the anger radiating from her, the despise, the Spitfire desire to see the downfall of a mutual enemy. For someone with an outwardly soft and elegant appearance, the way her voice spiked with resentment each time she spoke the Stellarium's name told an entirely different story of a fierce personality with a raging determination. This, ladies and gentlemen, is called Hell, Not Show, and this is bad writing.
It's also called
I thought you
padding.
said hell, not show.
And
My
this is
bad.
I thought you said hell, not show.
This is hey. Evo, this is hey. Welcome.
Well, you guys didn't understand. This is a new level of tell, don't show. We've ascended. We've descended.
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be show, don't tell, but Milo is doing nothing but telling instead of showing. So.
And that's they're doing such a bad job of it. It's now hell, don't show.
Yes. We continue to explain the situation with the scroll, Atlas, and the encounters with the Scorpio Stellarium. She listened, intently engaged with the whole story, leaning closer to us as the conversation drew on. We stopped the rundown at the moment we'd arrived in Lyria. Reika, you're smart. I hope you know that with everything that you figured out so far with reversing the code. Kaya crossed her legs and raised her chin at me. Though you don't remember, I have no doubt that you were the reason he finally decided to fight for his love. That was all I needed to want. That was all I needed to want her with us. I didn't need Chase or Avia's approval.
Fucking okay. Okay. You don't need someone's approval to want someone with you. You do need their approval if they're going to be a companion now. That's kind of an important thing, unless you're just... Who decided that you were the fucking leader? Also, fucking... One, I wouldn't put it past them to, recap up until we get to literally here. Also, I have no doubt you were the reason he finally decided to fight for his love. She has no idea what happened. You barely have any fucking idea what happened. And also, he's dead now because of it. Are you happy about that? Maybe you want to blame Reika a little bit for getting your brother killed? Just a touch?
Also, your brother's really stupid because you just mentioned that he said that Reika and Nara were wearing masks to protect and save his life the first time that he made out with his boyfriend in public when he knows that that was illegal to do and that it would get him killed. And then he's like, yeah, I'm gonna fight for my love, so I'm going to go out into the hub in public and start making out with my boyfriend to prove a point. Wow, what do you mean I'm getting killed?
You know, I just realized that, quite literally, you could get away with almost every single major crime with the code. Not any crime ever. You can't murder someone, but if he and his boyfriend wanted to make out, why not just strip down naked? Because how are they going to identify what you are if you're just fucking naked? You're not wearing your robes. It's just
Oh, wait a second. You're saying that nudism would solve world problems?
Quite literally, nudism would basically not solve the problem, but it would negate the code. And it's wait, how do we answer this situation? I guess that would make it illegal to not be wearing the cloaks that identify you, but then I think that's a can of worms that no one fucking wants to address about the mandatory dress code in society.
Especially Mario.
So about that house
Especially
with
Mario.
windows.
About that house of windows.
You're welcome to join us. I offered my hand to her. Avia pursed her lips. If you want to change of pace, that is. Reika, Avia said quietly, a threat. I ignored my sister. It was my intention to change. It was my initiation of change I'd fought for my entire life. I knew that I wanted to hear and what energy I wanted with the people helping me to reverse the code. What the fuck?
Jesus. Oh my god. I knew what I wanted to hear and what energy I knew what I wanted to hear, comma, and what energy I wanted, comma, from the people helping me to reverse the code.
Oh, Lord, please
From the
pray
people
for the soul
helping
of
me
this-
reverse the code.
Lord, please pray for the soul for this bitch and guide my pimp hand to be strong. Because literally just clapping right on the face sometimes is needed. God damn.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I'll go kick in the face is needed sometimes.
I'm floored that you could say that you are a master of writing when you don't even know how basic sentences work.
Like, I just think I read my writing back all the time, and like I catch sentences that feel like, wait, what the fuck was I trying? What? And you know what? That's why I reread my writing to check for those, to catch them, and fix them. Because your brain, when you write, you're not necessarily engaging every single part of your like logical thinking brain because you have a billion things that you're focusing on over a course of your work. So when you go back, you're more focused on what you need to fix as opposed to trying to generate.
But I thought I was writing hot stuff. And then my editor came back to me and said, and I quote, "Did you write this when you were drunk?"
Okay. I'd be honored to help you to the Calexis. The Eridanus is familiar to me, Kaya said and shook my hand. That river runs right to the Nyx Mountains at the spot your map guides to.
We know. We fucking know. This is. Did you just write two of the same chapter? What the fuck, Milo?
The character has autism.
You skip over a 2-week span where a bunch of new shit could be happening, and yet you repeat the same chapter's like core premise twice.
Hey, Raymond, do you think
No,
that...
I don't. I've stopped. I've decided. I decided this world isn't worth a single fucking thought anymore.
Oh, no. I was just about to ask if you thought that Milo might have been Mary Stanton's grandchild.
Oh.
Who?
Unicorns of
watch our
Balinor.
Unicorns Balinor streams. Because I feel like this is what would happen if Mary Stanton had written Balinor to be a YA series instead of a middle grade series.
Genuinely, it has all the DNA in it.
It does.
And in fact, Ava, look up and read Unicorns of Balinor. I think you would get a kick out of it if you had fun raging at this. Oh my god! Or better yet, just watch our Team Jack streams.
Yeah,
they're
watch
all,
our
they're all
streams.
playlists now.
Yay. Okay.
Then you said plug.
That river runs right into the Nyx Mountains at the spot that your map guides you to. Kaya, do you understand that the Scorpio Stellarium will go after you too? We've learned they'll try to kill anyone who presents a threat to the code, not just Scorpio. Oh, I thought that was Rika speaking. That was Chase. Never mind. Sorry. Chase warned her. It's life or death if you're with us. She smiled at him. That's how I like it. Chase smiled and he held out his hand to her. Welcome aboard. In their handshake, I caught something that no one else did. A split-second flare of gold rippled over Chase's hand and a blue over Kaya's, dim enough only to be seen if someone was paying close attention. Neither of them noticed as they maintained eye contact while their hands pulled apart. Oh no, it's the stupid version of the Red String of Fate.
I was gonna say
Sounds like
it'd be hilarious if it was that Australian. Like Jay has described to me this Australian show where one of the gags would be like this white interviewer going out into like Aboriginal tribes and doing interviews with them. And throughout every single episode, when he goes to shake someone's hand, it doesn't matter who it was. If they were like deep Aboriginal black, it would always be like they would do a close up of them shaking hands, and it would always be another white guy's hand that he was shaking. And so that's what I'm imagining is happening with Jason Kaya.
With this girl's descriptions, I'm just like, Lord, stay my pimp hand.
It's some Australian show. I don't remember what it's called.
I just want someone to slap this bitch. Oh my god.
Was it being serious or was it like a parody?
Oh, it was a comedy. It was a comedy, like
definitely a comedy.
Yeah,
okay.
it was a mockumentary type comedy.
So it's like South Beach show.
The last time that I watched anything Australian, it was about people who came back from the dead and then tried to figure out why they were back from the dead, and most of them died before they figured it out.
Was that Australian or New Zealand?
It might have been. I don't know. It's been a long time, and I tried to strike that show from my memory because it got really stupid in the second season, and I dropped it.
Yeah, I remember my family watching the first few episodes and it looked intriguing, and then I had heard nothing about it afterwards.
I think I know that show. Wasn't one of the characters like a kid who drowned or something?
The main character was a guy who was about to marry his pregnant girlfriend like 7 years after his wife died, and then his wife miraculously comes back to life, and now he's stuck in a love triangle.
That's not a terrible idea. It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's unique.
why-
If nothing else.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
and then like they mostly kind of solved that. And I think the girlfriend ended up dying, and then she came back to life, but then she was like an enemy from the people that were killing all of them, and then immediately
Turns out she was in a Ron car.
Oh, jeez,
Lovely.
twists.
Immediately in the second season, like the first fucking episode, the main character dies.
Wait a second. The second season, Ronkar shows up and they can take a Gran Racero. Man, power scales go crazy over here.
Chibi Risa says, this sounds like
Kubo
those
can't
fantasy
be getting
fics
away with
where
this.
gay is normalized, but violent homophobia is still somehow not a criminalized thing. No, absolutely. That's one of the things
Yeah.
that, like, as someone who does read a lot of Yuri fanfic, holy shit, does it get frustrating when it's like, okay, so everyone in this fucking story is gay. Like, okay, I can take that. But then there are these violent homophobes running all over the place, and it's like, what?
No.
This
Yeah.
two cannot just
What?
One you can abide.
It's one of those things that really turns me off from any kind of gay fiction, especially stuff that's written on the internet, because they really want to eat their cake and have it too, where they want gay stuff to be normalized to the point where all of the characters are gay, but they still want to also have the martyrdom of still living in a society where being gay is illegal. Even though that
Yeah.
it's supposed to be normalized. It's like, why? And then they also want to have it so that a lot of the characters die anyways because it's a tragic Romeo and Juliet type of situation, even though that a lot of people are also starting to complain about that because it's bury your gays, but I guess it's okay if a gay person writes it.
It's bury your
Also, yes,
gays.
it was good.
It's bury your gays, but it's a mass grave.
Oh no.
I'm about to say that, dog.
If everyone's gay.
Cody's gay.
Everyone's gay and everyone's gonna die. Congratulations.
Also, yes, overhype, and it was glitch.
Yes, that was that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay.
Like I said, I tried to watch the second season, but it was really stupid, and apparently I don't know, but I think I watched like the final scene of the second season, and it's just like they burned down a house or something, probably with the the antagonist inside of it, so they're burning to death. And then all the characters, because they are dead and they're back to life, but they know that they're not supposed to be alive, so they just walk into the fire and purposefully burn themselves to death.
Not fun.
Huh.
As you do.
It was really stupid.
Anyway, we are. I know we've all been having fun with these, but we gotta get through the
Yes.
chapter.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's not your fault.
Let me see. Okay, I can reread this now in Chase's voice. Kaya, you do understand that the Scorpio Solarium will go after you too. Oh no, wait. I went way past that. Never mind.
Yeah, you were. I think I stood up.
I stood up. Can I talk to you? Can I talk to Chase for a few minutes? He opened his mouth to say something. Kaya gave me an understanding nod and headed toward the door while Avia glared at Chase and me for making the decision to welcome Kaya in without her permission. Nevertheless, she stood up and walked and followed Kaya outside, shutting the door behind herself. I immediately turned to Chase. What was that? What was what? He pulled his hand to the front of himself, looking down to notice his veins barely lit with magic. I don't know. No, wait, that's backwards. I don't know. When you shook her hand, there was a flare of gold. I thought I saw hers go blue. Did you not feel it? No, I don't feel anything. He let his palms glow. A golden light trickled down his skin, beginning as a liquid but dissipating into sparkles of light as they fell into the air. He winced, leaning his head back as his fingers curled into his palms. I've had excess magic the last few days. It's painful when I don't use it. It burns. It might have interacted with hers on accident.
He has magic blue balls. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
I guess he has gold balls, I guess, technically.
Okay, the golden balls.
Has it ever activated before when shaking someone's hand? Not that I remember.
No, Celtic.
You all
No,
right,
I know where his mind went, and I'm right there, and I'm trying to stop him.
Me too.
What the fuck is happening?
Okay, dude.
Some men have that problem. Don't worry, Chase. I'm sure they make medication for that.
Oh no!
Oh, come on, Bird. What the fuck?
I have to take what joy I can from this book game.
That was good. That was good.
I'm disappointed in you.
Did you not see the Balinor streams?
Oh my god.
No,
You-
I didn't.
Ava, you
No,
would.
because I normally don't end up having the time to watch the Jack stream.
Well, they're a good thing to have on the background when you're doing arts. So just put them on and have
Yes,
fun.
I will
because-
happily play on. I would happily put on Unicorns of Valorant, whatever the fuck streams, and then not end up getting any art done because I end up paying attention. And next thing I know, now all of my art fight submissions are just Unicorns of Balinor shit.
I mean,
What's wrong with that?
there's nothing wrong with that.
Raymond, the Dragon Balls.
Listen, I worked very hard to put myself as a very serious artist, in case you haven't noticed.
Oh, this is dangerous. Please, Twi, let's try to continue.
Okay.
We have to leave.
Okay.
I feel the curse coming in.
Mute yourself if you must, Bookman.
I shall.
Okay, anyway.
You mean since you last used it on me in the blizzard? How did you survive before? Yeah, it's been over a week, and normally I'll go.
I'm trying. I'm fucking trying. Just continue. Go.
Me and Kendrick are the same base, so.
It's been over a week, and normally I'll go out into the woods and heal injured deer, elk, and other animals in Conviction Woods. Oh, I'm pretty sure my healing gets stronger with age. My God.
Celtic is not okay.
I am actually. I'm trying to like bite my hand to stop it, but the pain isn't helping.
Raymond, are you okay?
It's not happy at all.
This really is just our Unicorns of Balinor stream all over again.
It's too late for this.
Bird, drink some water and like fight with everything you have to not spit it out or choke on it.
Oh my god, Eva, stop!
What?
Just twice.
Okay, my main suggestion.
No more suggestions. Just
I was gonna suggest like laughing to a pillow or something.
Oh god, we can make it, guys. We can make it. I can make it. I hope.
I can't. I can't.
Is there anything I can do to help? I don't think so, unless you're injured or sore. My lower back is sore from the weight of the pack. My calves hurt to stretch. Would that help?
Oh no.
You see, actually now I'm sobering because now it's like, oh, now you're actually leaning into this being a sexual thing because you're gonna be like, oh, giving him like a massage or something like that.
No,
now it's not as funny.
Having to carry his ass.
Yeah. Now I feel bad.
Unless the contagion has passed.
He nodded
For
with,
now.
Hey, shush, guys, shut up. He nodded with a slow breath out. That was weird. I offered my hand. He hesitated, his palm hovering over mine as he waited for my permission. It's okay, I said. I trust you. Go ahead. His fingers brushed against my skin and for a moment lingered to pool with magic. I closed my eyes to fight the swell of discomfort. Every fiber in me told me to leave him alone, never touch him again, especially after being shoved against a wall earlier. I wanted to resist, but I wouldn't let myself. Shut the fuck up! His golden magic seeped into my hand, and I opened my eyes out of curiosity. The light curled around my arm, through my veins, warmth rippling through me. I instantly relaxed at the sensation. It was incomprehensibly gentle, feather-light and soft, a natural ease through the transfer of magic. It felt like I was lying in a clearing in Conviction Woods on a warm summer day, a canopy of cedar branches over my head, casting a green refraction of sunlight upon my body. The feelings that accompanied the warmth of the forest clearing were strangely familiar. It was almost like I had a memory associated with the feeling of the healing, but not his healing. It was the emotion itself that the healing instilled in me as it ran its course through my body. A pang struck my head, a low ringing spinning through my ears like tiny needles prickling my memory. But before I could wonder or ponder why, the strength of his healing washed away any remnants of the pain. He drew his hand away, and the light faded from my body. A sense of comfort crackled in the air, a tracing effect from the healing. There was a slight lingering smell of blood again, but in seconds it was gone, not nearly as overpowering as it was in the blizzard. Thank you. He stared down at his lap. I really appreciate it. You know, I said, I don't understand you. Why are you so nervous if you're powerful both magically and physically? I instantly regretted asking because he's a disgusting man. I had phrased it wrong. And could have easily come off as an insult. You totally intended it to be an insult, bitch. Don't even play this. But instead, he gave me a small smile, understanding my struggle with language and communication. Why are you afraid to express your emotion in public places? He asked. Because the Scorpius Stellarium is trying to kill me. First of all, physical strength is a quality in Libran healers. That's how our bodies regulate the transfer of blood and strength.
And other things.
Damn it.
I didn't have a choice. I was strong even as a child. Self-defense and strength can be interpreted as a lack of balance in the body. Perfection in the middle of strong is weak. Perfection in the middle of strong and weak is where they want us to be. At some point in my life, I became obsessed with that perfection to make it up for the judgment I received when I was a child. We're on opposite sides of the spectrum, Reka. But in the end, we're afraid of the same thing. Oh, he's a stereotypical man. He is not very emotive, but he needs to be emotive because he's a healer, and so he gets mocked for being manly.
Also, the whole like middle between strong and weak, and it's like strong. How do you know what the middle point between those two is? Because you can have people that literally cannot move because their muscles have atrophied, and then you have people that can like bench lift nearly a bus or shit like that. What? It's an ever skewing curve. What the fuck are you talking about?
I was going to say, is strong like a bodybuilder or Yujiro Hanma? What are we having here?
Ever Stardust, he's not.
Well, like they're talking about him being physically strong, but then he's also saying that his problem is the opposite of Reika's, where she cannot show emotion, but she wants to. His, I guess, is like he needs to be a human tank, but also being a human tank is looked down upon because he needs to be more emotive and more feminine.
Wait, why are you afraid to express your emotions in public places? Because I believed in the code for the longest time, and I would probably get fucking horribly punished for it? What?
They will leech me if I saw them.
These characters are truly leech basic.
Anyway, the Scorpio code repeated itself in my head again, but it wasn't worth it to obey it anymore. Thank you for listening to me. I'll let your sister in now. I'm sure she has things to say. Chase stood up to walk to the door, then paused when his hand rested on the knob. He considered me, hesitating before he took a step back so his voice wouldn't carry. Hold on. Question. I swear to God, the new girl is the most beautiful person I have ever seen in my life. You agree, yes or no?
Oh my God.
I told you. She's really pretty, but I don't know about the most beautiful. That's my girlfriend. Sounds like a personal bias of yours, I said as an automatic response, rolling my shoulders. I paused when I caught on to what he said. Why are you asking me?
People are only hot when they're trying to kill me.
Yeah, don't you know the act of killing another person is just so intimate?
Why are you asking me? Because it's very obvious you're a lesbian. I need validation, and you're right, and you're the right person to ask. He swung the door open. You were staring. Before I could defend myself, he grinned at me and opened the door to let the other two in.
These people are the reason why the gene pool needs lifeguards.
Yeah.
We need a bit more eugenics, please.
Also, I'm remembering this TikTok that Milo said about her professor, his professor, saying that, like talking about Chase is like, I don't know who this guy is, but I just know he can get it. It's like, no, he can't. No, he fucking can't. Can't get anything.
No one can get anything in this fucking book. This isn't the fucking human gene pool. This is the fucking kiddie pool. And someone pissed in it.
It's the Tumblr ball pit.
What?
What's wrong? That's a good one, Eva.
The Tumblr ball pit.
The Tumblr ball pit, yes. Oh my God.
That's the fucking human gene ball pit.
Except for they're all in bed. Remember, they're all in bed. You just confirmed.
Oh God. Yeah, well, that was another infuriating pair of chapters. I wonder if next time we'll also get a bunch of regurgitated fucking plot points. Oh God, I wonder if you cut out half the shit in this book, whether or not it, like, if you cut out the repetition in this book, how long it would ultimately be. like it might be even like like 2/3 less of what it is. Like it might only be a
It'd
third
be
the
one
length.
stop, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all had a good time. This was always infuriating. I hope you all join us next week as we go into chapter 13. And yeah, we'll catch you all on the flip side.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
We get better.
Save